And welcome inside the Backstage Pass, always powered by the SportsGuysPodcast.com, KKTC True Country 99.9 out there in Taos, New Mexico, and of course out there, HighTideCountry.net, and everywhere on iHeartRadio too out there. You can find the podcast as well. And always kicking off day two CRS coverage, yours truly, and Caden Gordon here. Thanks to all the work the sponsors do out there too. And always pleased to bat lead off here on day two. We survived day one, which is good, right?
Yes, we sure did. That was, I didn't know if we were going to, but we did. We made it.
The weather was a little bit better this morning.
Yes,
Not too bad. And pleased to welcome
snowing,
in.
But, you know.
Still snowing a little bit. Pleased to welcome in one of the all-time greats here doing it, and big-time career achievements coming up this year. John Berry. John, how you doing, brother?
So good, I can hardly believe it's me.
It's
You guys doing all right?
doing pretty good. It's
Doing good,
recovered.
yeah.
You know, it's been a long day one yesterday, day two, kicking it off, full coverage here, and of course, getting ready for more good stuff. Over the next few weeks, and of course, it'd be good to get home and just recover a little bit.
Oh yeah, I hear you. It's fun while you're here, but it's good to get home.
It's good to get home, no doubt. Hey, let's talk about some of the career achievements. 2025 here, the 30th anniversary, single, standing on the edge of goodbye. And just everything out there from the 25th anniversary march of the greatest hits and all these great things. I know you have to be excited with these milestones.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think this many years have gone by and I'm still walking around doing this mess.
No doubt about it. You got the 30th anniversary of Oh Holy Night coming up in September. And then if I had any pride left at all for October, this is going to be a whirlwind, right?
It is. It has been for 30 years.
When you talk about the greatest hits, Your Love Amazes Me and all these great songs, you had great songwriters, back in the day that you attributed with to put out these great songs that live the test of time. And I know we've talked about this on the show many times. You've been on with us. And again, to perform those songs in front of a live audience and to work with the great songwriters you did, talk about that a little bit.
Well, I've been fortunate to get to record some great songs by people like Chuck Jones and Gary Burr. These guys are just such awesome writers. And I've been fortunate to get to write some with like Chris Waters. He and I were kissing in the car, and Stuart Harris and I were standing on the edge of goodbye. And, so not only get to record great songs, but also get a chance to write some with folks.
So if you had the opportunity to write with someone that you've never written with before, who would you write with?
I'd love to get. I got to write with a young lady, Liz Hingberg. She and I, along with Will Robinson, wrote a song called "Richest Man," which is a song about my dad. Well, I think it's the best song I've ever had a hand in writing. And but Liz writes a lot with Reba McEntire.
Yes.
And I would love to get together with Liz and Reba and write something out there.
That would be amazing. That would be fun.
I would love that too. Let's talk a little bit about, like I said, the future of this business right now, John. Ever since I know you got into it at 90s Country, I feel like a little bit of a comeback this year. We talked about this, but man, it is healthy with a slew of artists, man, doing their thing right now. And you've got like Zach Top and Randall King and some of these guys. Josh Ward and Josh Abbott. Some of these guys still keeping that 90s Country vibe alive. And I can't recall ever since you got into this, you said 25, 30 years ago that looking back, this slew of artists is this really good category.
Well, if they want some really good 90s country, call me. I can give you some serious, authentic 90s country.
When you look back at that era, too, like I said, that was one of those decades when the song came on the radio and you had the instrumentation there and the first few notes, you're like, I know the artist and the title of that, too. And that's what made that decade so good back then, too. And you guys were so there. Talk about just we always know there's going to be change. Streaming, all these things that have done it. Obviously, the way record labels do things, the way management's done all this. What's kind of the biggest obstacle you think now for younger artists to get into this? What advice would you give them? Because from when you started to the way it is now.
Well, when I started, you had to. People would give me advice. When people would ask me for advice, and give me this, I'd say go where the people who can help you. If you're in country music, you don't have to live in Nashville because you have a presence in Nashville. Now you just need a good computer, a webcam. And some and do some streaming and have a lot of people like it. So it's a whole different ball.
Sure
it's
is.
a ball game I don't understand.
It is such a different ball game for sure. Now, you have a lot of anniversaries coming up and a lot of different things. What goes through your mind when you have all these anniversaries and all the things that you've gotten to do in your career?
I think that am I old enough to have all? And then I look at the webcam and I see you two young men sitting there, and I see my father in the middle. What is my dad? Wait a minute, what's my granddad doing in that picture? Oh wait, that's me. Yeah. So, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I feel blessed because I've had so many health challenges along the way. It's amazing I still sing, and I guess all I can attribute it to is God's got something He wants me to do, and
Right.
something He wants me to say, and somebody He wants me to sing to and share with, and if I can do that, I'm good.
Last year, John, we had a lot of fun with the Sunday Morning Country. We went out there at the Opry. Looking forward to being back a part of that this year, going backstage, doing some shows, all that good stuff too. But you guys, I heard you were out there having a good time, spreading the word of the Lord, all that good stuff, praise. Just a great event they put on there at City Members, right?
It's pretty remarkable. It's a great way to close out the week, and I always enjoy it when they invite me to be a part of that. And we always get a chance to work with some fun. So it's pretty cool.
I love it so much. Well, John, we appreciate you being here. Congratulations on the career milestone achievements, 25th anniversary, all these great dates. We'll have more of this coverage. Our social media out there, too, for all these people that are coming to Nashville can look forward to this and, of course, locations. Always appreciate you being with us.
You bet.
Great John Berry here on the Backstage Pass. And, of course, more to come here, and they're about to fire them off. Like I said, Candy coming out of the dispenser here in just a little bit. The Swan Brothers, Welcome Montgomery, Megan Patrick, Annie Bosco. We got a full day of shows here. Day 2, CRS rolls on KKTC True Country 99.9, and out there too, the Sports Guys Podcast.com. Back in a flash. Day 2 continues. Stay tuned.